بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Today we are going to see our grammar first topic, that is punctuations. Okay, punctuations are basically symbols that help that we use in a sentence for better understanding of one sentence or a group of sentence. Okay, so few important punctuations that we are going to see today are capital letters. Next, a full stop. Next, a question mark. Next, a comma. Okay, today we are going to see these three main punctuations. What are these? Capital letters, next is full stop, next is question mark, and last is a comma. Now, capital letters, very simple. Every sentence will begin with a capital letter. I'll write a sentence here. I am going to the mall today. The first letter the first letter with which the sentence is starting will be in capital letter. Okay. Next, one more sentence we'll write. Maybe let's take a name. We'll start a sentence with a name. Sarah is doing her homework. Okay. The first letter, the first word of the starting's first letter will be capital. Whatever sentence you write, every time you are writing a new sentence, the first letter of the first word of the sentence will start with a capital letter. Okay? Few more examples. Open your book. This is also a sentence. First letter, first word of the sentence, first letter will be capital. This is what we mean by capital letter. Now next we'll go to full stop. I'll just erase one sentence here. You have seen in both the sentences, after writing both the sentences, at the end I have given a full stop over there. Here. When the statement is ending, when a sentence is finished, how to know that the sentence is finished, how to know if the sentence is finished or not, to understand that, we'll put a full stop at the end of a sentence to mark the ending of a sentence. Okay, यहाँ पर sentence खत्म हो गया, that indicates a full stop. A full stop indicates an end of a sentence. So whenever you are writing any sentence, okay, you'll start it with a capital letter and you'll end it with a full stop. Suppose you are writing a big lengthy answer, okay, in that answer you have to write two or three sentences together. How you'll write that? Suppose I'll continue that. I am going to school today. Full stop. Capital letter, the sentence is beginning. Full stop. The statement is over. The sentence is finished. Now I have to continue. I have to write more about it. I am going to school today. From school, we are going on a trip to zoo. This is my next sentence. The next sentence after full stop, the next sentence when you are starting will again start with a capital letter. When you are writing 2 or 3 sentences in continuation, you'll start with a capital, you'll put a full stop. After full stop, again you will start with a capital letter and end the sentence with a full stop. Okay? Don't forget. Now, next we'll go to question mark. Now, question mark is also used in a sentence only, but for a sentence that asks you a question. Full question mark is used for a sentence that asks you a question. For example, what are you eating for lunch? Okay, this is also a sentence, so I started this sentence with a capital letter. Now at the ending, should I put a full stop here? Why not? Because this is also a sentence, as I said. Then why can't we put a full stop over there? We can't put a full stop to this kind of sentence because this sentence is asking you a question. The sentence is asking you a question. एक सवाल पूछ रहा है वहाँ पे, what are you eating for lunch? आप क्या खा रहे? It is a question. So for any sentence that is asking a question, you will put a question mark. Okay? Question mark. That mark is called as question mark. Who is your friend? Who is your friend? आपका friend कौन है? सवाल है ये, question है. Yes. It is also starting with a capital letter, but ending we will not put a full stop here. We'll put a question mark because it is a question. Okay. Usually questions will start with what. Not always. Questions can start with other words also, but most of the time. What, who, why, where, how, whom. These words, if any sentence is starting with this, what are you doing? Question hai. Who are you going out with? Question hai. Why are you not studying? It's a question. Where is your mother? It's a question. How are you today? How are you feeling today? It's a question. Whom are you going out with? Again, it's a question today. All the words, all the sentences that indicate a question, जिससे we feel that ये एक सवाल है, ये question है, to those kind of sentences, we'll put a question mark in the ending. Now, last, we have a comma. Now, comma is used in a sentence. Full stops, question mark, and capital letters we are using at the beginning or at the ending of the sentence. Here, one thing I forgot to tell you, capital letters are used in the beginning of the sentence, and capital letters are used for names, name of a person, places, months, days. Okay? Even in the middle of the sentence, sometimes you are writing like, I am going with Sarah to school. Here, at the beginning of the sentence, you will put capital. At the end of the sentence, you will put full stop. But here, Sarah is name of a girl. So here, you'll again write with a capital letter. Name of a person, name of a place, name of a month, January, February, like that, or any name of the days will start with a capital letter. Basically, all the proper nouns will start with a capital letter. Okay? Next, comma. Comma is used in the middle of a sentence to separate a list of given things. For example, I went out to shopping and I'm telling that I bought these many things. I'm listing the things what I bought from a mall or a shop. So I went out to a shop. I bought some things for you, and I'm telling you what did I bring. I bought you a book, a paint box, a pencil, a bag, and last thing I bought is a shoe. New shoes. Okay? Now, this is also a sentence. ये सवाल नहीं है, ये एक sentence है, normally बोल रहे हैं. This is not a question. I bought you a book, a paint box, a pencil, a bag, and a shoe. So this sentence is starting with a capital letter and ending with a full stop. Okay? Now, in this sentence, I am telling that I have bought a list of things. What are those things? I bought a book, I bought a paint box, I bought a pencil, I bought a bag, and I bought a shoe. I bought 5 things for you people. Now, these 5 things, we can't write it together. We have to separate those things with a comma. Okay? Because it is a list. List है. ये चीज़ां लेके आए, 5 चीज़ां लेके आए. एक list है. So when you are writing a list of things, you will put a comma after everything. So here a book, first thing हो गई, we'll put a comma. First thing we bought, we'll put a comma. Second, a paint box. Paint box is another thing, we'll put a comma. Next, a pencil. Pencil is another thing, we'll put a comma. A bag and a shoe. Here bag is there and after that last is shoe. After shoes there is nothing. Shoe is the last thing over here. So before shoes and between the bag we'll not put comma here. If we put a comma here, this is the last thing. Here we'll put an and. Whenever you are separating a list of things, mostly in the sentence and will be there. In the sentence it will be there and will be there. But you will not put a comma here. A bag and a shoe, it will be there in the sentence. This word will be there. I did not write just to explain you. Here a bag, after a bag you will not put a comma because already and is there. That means this is the last thing. So when you are writing a sentence and it consists of a list of things, you will separate the list by putting the commas. I hope you all understood. Okay, let's end it here. Okay, what are the main punctuations? Capital letters, full stop, question marks, and commas.